Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about both Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'll tell you what I think is going on right now. So let's get into it, right? So first of all guys, first and foremost, you can see basically I changed my count a little bit again. Instead of having a 5-wave count, I have it as a WXY correction, okay? With the Y ending in a 5-wave, and I know that's weird, and it could potentially just be an ABC. So we have to also keep that in mind, since normally it is an ABC, guys. But anyways, you know, I tried to number it as well as possible. All we did know is that at least, you know, we're going down still. I still have my I kind of want to wait for Bitcoin to hit that bottom of the channel. Okay, I don't think we're there yet. We can only just see the downtrend just getting started. So guys, if you're not in a short yet, it's no problem. You can just get into it on one of the bounces, okay? It's no problem whatsoever. I still do see us going down, hitting that 2 here before we go further up, okay? Whether this is a 2 or an ABC, we don't know. We'll have to see when it actually happens. But what I'm fairly confident of is that so obviously this C right needs to be here, but what I'm fairly confident of is that we still need to come down here, okay? Because this is a B wave, and a B to the C wave is always a 5-wave structure. That's just a rule. We have to go by that, okay? So if that is the rule, then this B only just started a 1, 2, and the 3 is just getting started, okay? So like, I mean, if you want to count this, maybe this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, so we still should see a 5. It doesn't necessarily need to come all the way down here, guys. It can definitely just come down here or something, and then go back up for a 4, and then a 5 for an extended 5th wave down. You know, a real big fall into our support area down here. That's something I'm looking at right now for Bitcoin. Let's also take a look at what the Fibonacci says right now, where we are at. Okay, so let's take our Fibonacci tool here. Let's take the magnet tool. We'll take the bottom of the wave, if I can actually get it there. The top is so hard, guys. Okay, there we go. So we got the bottom and the top. Okay, so where are we right now? We're at the 382. Okay, so can we expect a bounce here? Yeah, we could expect a little bounce here, you know, bouncy bounce. But where's that you want to be buying? Well, that is in between the 618 and 786, right? So right in there, maybe at the golden pocket already, so around 3740. That's really the areas you want to be buying in. Right now, I would still be looking for a short, just based on these EMAs. You can probably get yourself into a short. If you want to, however, make some more money, I would not go into Bitcoin, but in a higher beta version, which is basically Ethereum, right? It follows the exact same path. So just quickly going over this, guys. What I have this as is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And that's also an ABC movement there. You know, potentially we don't know if it is or if it's a 5-wave. That's why I have them both mapped out, you know, just in case. It doesn't really matter anyways. I see that as a W. Then we have an ABC coming down for an A, an ABC coming up for a B, you know, and then a 5-wave down, right, for the C, and that's where our X lands, and then we should see some kind of 5-wave up to end that Y, or an ABC to end that Y. Okay, that's how I see it right now. I just don't see it just plummeting yet for a lower low. Like I said before, guys, the lower low that I am looking at, if we do get a lower low, is purely based on this wick down here at $2,900, $2,940 on Bitfinex. So around 2,900 or so on the other charts, most likely, right? That is what I could see happening, but just not yet. Okay, I do think we still have a move up. Probably, you know, that 4,800 area, guys, or maybe a little below it. It is very likely, right, that we are going to test this 200 EMA on the daily time frame before we actually fall off. Of course, this will come down a little further, so who knows where it will be, but this will definitely be a strong resistance point. Alright, so moving on, guys, to Ethereum here. Obviously, so these are my targets. If we for some reason bounce there, I just have it mapped out for, you know, in case it happens, what can I expect? Well, we get an ABC or some kind of correction. I just go with the simplest form, and then we get another fifth wave up for that 5200 target. Okay, if we also take a Fibonacci just real quick, right, we'll take it. We're not going to take that crazy wick up there, but we just take the high here, and we'll take the low. And basically what you get to is a 0.5, right, for that first target around that 48, 4900, and the 618 is around that 52, 5300 dollar area. Okay, so that is definitely something I'm looking forward to, that could very well happen. All right, so that is Bitcoin mapped out here very nicely. Yeah, it's always good that you map things out, guys. So let's take a look at Ethereum here. Doing very similar things. You know, could also be a 5 wave. However, this I just have a structure as a ABC. For your A wave and ABC. For your B wave, a 5 wave. For your C wave, that's the W. Then you get an ABC with the C ending in a 5 wave structure. For the X wave right here. And then we should, you know, go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that first wave. Then an ABC coming down, ABC coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should still come down here, right? We should still go a bit further down on Ethereum to get into our bottom of our channel. Bottom channel support around $127 on Bitfinex, around 130. I believe it's around 130 on the other exchanges, but let me check that real quick. No, actually no, it's way lower. Sorry about that. 125. What am I talking about? So it's 125 on some other exchange like BitMax. Okay, so that is what I see. Obviously, I chart Bitfinex because that's where I trade. So that is what's going on right now. Also, there are some rumors that Binance might be activating margin trading. If it does, then I'll move all my funds over from Bitfinex to Binance. Then I have no reason to be on Bitfinex whatsoever because I could do my margin over on Binance then. But we'll have to see, you know, if that's true and if we actually get margin trading over there. So just to go quickly over the Ethereum count as well, guys. Like I said before, that's a WX. Then we have the 5 wave up for the 1 or an A, potentially an A. You know, it could be both. Then you get this whole wave down. We should see it to the bottom of this channel. And then what I expect is a bounce. Whether this is a C or not, we'll have to see, right? But either way, we're gonna get some 5 wave structure up, and then I still see us coming up to the top of this channel. It's around the $240 area, and if it's super bullish, we'll go back down for an ABC or some other kind of corrective structure, and then going back up in a 5 wave structure to finish that Y, right? That is how I see this right now, and that is pretty much how I see the market. Okay. So how would I be playing it in the very short term? Well, as you can see, guys, all the EMAs are pointing down. So what you want to be looking for is a short until we get to the bottom area of this channel. Before that, I would still be short. So I'm looking to just enter a short once again. I keep shorting this, guys. You can also see it live over on dlive.tv/Pygoz, where I always go over all my positions on Bitfinex on my streaming account, to just show you guys that you can grow a small account, you know, to a somewhat bigger account. We started with $3,000. We're currently up at $3,400 nearly, which is about a little over 10% gain, right? That is something that I've achieved in this last month where barely any action happened. So that is just with a very simple, you know, short the 0.618 basically back up strategy. And that's a strategy that's my best strategy. That's the strategy that works for me. And well, I think it can work for anyone. Okay. So do I think it's 3 years in though? Probably not yet. But do I really want to put it down there? No, probably somewhere up here, right? So how could we count this 2, right? If this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, we should still see like maybe a 5, could also be a truncated 5, so a double bottom kind of structure before a little pump up, and then we should still see a wave down to get to this bottom of this channel. Okay, so that is pretty much what's going on, guys, and that's all I have for today on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, also guys, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any questions, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so obviously I talked about Theta here, but I also tweeted out that you have to be careful because obviously Bitcoin can be falling, right? So I would wait for some kind of consolidation before entering. What do you think about possibility we might find a consolidation point pattern before the continuation? Very, very likely, Penman. But as I said, say in this video, I do see us first coming up to that 4,800, and that's still a consolidation pattern before we go and look for some further downside at that $2,940 level on Bitfinex, and that will be around 2,900, 2,850 or so on BitMax. Okay, so that is what I see coming up. I don't really agree with what you have right here. I do expect us to go at least visit that around that 618 zone, and also the 200 EMA mark, right, on the daily candles. So that is how I see it right now. So yeah, join up with that, guys. Also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs and STOs, but at the moment just don't expect any of them because we are still in a bearish market, and that means that you will most likely lose money if you go into ICOs and STOs, except for if you go into one that's on the Binance Launchpad. So if you want to do that, be my guest, you know, try to get in on those and try to make money there. We also have KuCoin announcing their first ICOs on their exchange. However, KuCoin is not as popular as Binance, guys, so definitely watch out with that. I would first wait the first one, see if it goes bullish. If it does, well, maybe invest in the second ICO on their exchange, right? And then see how that one goes. So that is what I would say about that. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me over on DLive, which is dlive.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.